when people do shit like that, like, yo, put this fucking energy and focus on your own blood clot life. Like, man, I understand, yeah? You understand? Put that fuck energy into your own pussy wall. You understand? Take it and your blood clot pussy and go suck your mother. You understand? Because that's why she did calculated.
It's a bit of a sticky one still.
What's good, my LEIGH community? Welcome back to another lovely, beautiful, sexy, amazing video with the equally lovely, equally beautiful, equally sexy, and equally amazing lit. I already know what time it is. Now let's go. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Now guys, I'm not gonna lie, I was a bit reluctant to even make a video about this, as my content on this channel is more geared towards hip-hop. However, a couple of you were telling me to make this video, so at last, here we are. What we're talking about today is, of course, the ongoing beef that has now stirred up between Little Mix, specifically Leigh Pickett, Nicki Minaj, and Jesy Nelson. Again, three names I never thought I'd be talking about on this channel, but here we are. Get your popcorn, get your drinks, get your snacks, because this is going to be a long video, I'm not going to lie, because we are going to do a full breakdown of what is going on with this situation. But you already know what you got to do. You just got to like, comment, subscribe to be up to date every time I drop a banger like this one. And hit that notey, because you ain't a nitty, so you can be the first to know when one of these videos comes out. And without further ado, let's get straight into it. Now guys, just to bring you up to speed on exactly what's going on here and exactly how this all started, I gotta take you back to December 2020. It was in this month where one of the Little Mix members, who is of course Jesy Nelson, actually left Little Mix. After she suffered a panic attack from filming one of their music videos, she was admitted to hospital, and according to reports from both her mum, and the other Little Mix band members, they all thought that it was time for her to step out of the spotlight and get out of music because it was just getting too much for her. I believe she was also admitted to hospital in 2013 as well, so this wasn't the first time that the career had caused her to act in that way. Now, of course, that seems like a reasonable reason for departing from the group, right? You know, the spotlight's too much and all that, fame, work schedules that Little Mix are going through. We get it. It can take a toll on you sometimes. But then, fast forward to 4 days ago, Jesy Nelson releases her first solo single called Boys. And she's gone as far as to recruit the Black Barbie herself, Nicki Minaj, and even has P. Diddy appearing in the music video. Now, I hate to be that guy, but this doesn't look like someone who wanted to get away from the spotlight. This looks like someone who wants to be as close to the spotlight as possible.
Yeah, that's true. Now let's go back to my nigga on the floor.
Now, of course, it is possible that she may have reconsidered this decision after leaving the group. Either way, Little Mix is still looking at it like, rah, like, you kind of violated us. You left us acting like you didn't want to keep grinding with us, acting like the career was a bit too much for you. But now it looks like you've snaked the thing and you're trying to grind on your own. And if you do become successful in your own solo career, then you'll be taking on even more fame and even more pressure, because it'll just be you, whereas at least the fame was divided between the four of us, but now it'll just be you. But anyway, back to the song. So the song, you can tell that a lot of money has been put into it. It of course samples Diddy's Bad Boys for Life. He even appears in the video, as I mentioned. Diddy, I can't lie, you should be ashamed of yourself. I'm joking. And I'll be honest, you know, the song does sound alright, but it doesn't sound alright because of Jesy. Jesy basically used a cheat code here. I can't lie, you could put anyone on the Bad Boys for Life beat and it would be a hit. I could put my grandma on there reading Bible verses on that beat and it would still probably go to #1, because that beat is just too infectious. And then, of course, people were ridiculing the whole idea of the song, because in the song she's saying that she likes a bad boy and she likes bad boys for life.
That's not the way you sing that song, man.
And she put a bunch of black men in the video, obviously perpetuating the stereotype of black men being quote-unquote bad, but she's never even dated a black guy before, at least not publicly. And in fact, the guys that she has dated are all Caucasian, and they're the furthest from bad that you could possibly imagine. So let me just clarify, them being Caucasian and them being the furthest from bad were two separate statements. I am not in fact saying that being Caucasian means you're the furthest from bad. Just to clarify. So that whole saying, you know, I like bad boys for life, it doesn't really work for you, Jesy. I can't lie. It seems like there's a little bit of cap there, I'm not gonna lie.
Cap.
And then, of course, people were also complaining because it kind of looked like she was blackfishing in the video. Her skin tone was a lot darker than it normally is. She curled her hair and she was basically trying to act like she was a mixed race girl in the video. That was the vibes that I was getting when I was watching the video, and I wasn't the only one. Of course, the next day, Jesy woke up and she got hella calls from her management saying, hey, you need to sort this out before they try to cancel you and cancel this song and all that hard work and money that we put into your rollout. You need to sort this out. So Jesy did an interview saying this. The whole time I was in Little Mix, I never got any of that. And then I came out of the band and people all of a sudden were saying it. I mean, I love black culture. Yeah, I bet you do.
Girl, I know you want this.
I love black music. That's all I know. It's what I grew up on. I'm very aware that I'm a white British woman. I never said that I wasn't. I mean, I don't know about her doing any blackfishing stuff prior to this video. You guys in the comment section would have to let me know if that has happened. But, you know, people are saying it now because it's quite evident right now from that video. And I don't know what you was doing in Little Mix. I never saw you looking like a mixed race girl in Little Mix. Maybe because there's already a mixed race girl in Little Mix. So it would be more apparent if you were trying to look like her. But I don't know. Then on this same day, it appeared that all the girls from Little Mix unfollowed this Jesy Nelson girl on IG because I'm assuming they saw that video and thought,
got me fucked up. You can suck my left nut.
Which would make perfect sense, as I said before, they probably feel snaked and betrayed. Like, it's like this. Imagine you were trying to build a restaurant with someone or start up a restaurant, and then they said they don't want to do it anymore. And then, you know, 2 months later, you see them post on IG that they're trying to open their own restaurant. You're going to feel violated. They're thinking Jesy's like, nah, it's not that I didn't want to do music anymore. It's that I didn't want to do music with you lot anymore. You lot were holding me back.
Yeah, that's true. Now let's go back to my nigga on the floor.
The situation then got even more juicy because a TikToker who goes by the name of Salai's World, sorry if I said that wrong, allegedly leaked DMs between him and LEIGH Pinnock, the mixed race girl from Little Mix. And he must have put a poll on his story to do with whether or not people like the boys song. And she must have replied to his story saying no. And then he said, OMG, Leanne. I said OMG. OMG, Leanne. I thought you were all okay. WTF. Then she said, do a video about her being a blackfish instead. Then he said, I'm low-key hurt. And she said, she blocked us, cut us off. According to Leanne, it was in fact Jesy who blocked all of them on social media and cut all of them off, which, as I said, again makes her look like even more of a snake because she's the one that cut them off. And then she went to do her own thing after she cut them off, but now it looks like she cut them off because she didn't want to face the fact that she really left the group to go and do her own thing. Like, I can't lie, it's all coming together now, I'm not gonna lie. She's just looking like more and more like she snaked the thing. Like she was just like, nah, I'm not feeling you lot anymore. But she didn't want to tell them that. That's what it looks like now. I'm not saying that's what it is, but that's what it looks like. And as my boy Oscar from Shark Tale once said,
Exactly how it looked. That's how it is.
The TikToker, of course, received some backlash for revealing all of this information, and he hopped on TikTok to address the situation with this to say.
Listen, yeah, you know how much of a huge Little Mix fan I am. Allegations of blackfishing, etc. That is another conversation that needs to be had. Myself personally, I don't take any offence from it, but that's me, and I can't speak on behalf of every single black person. I don't think that it's very appropriate for a member of Little Mix to message me after I posted a video dancing to the new Jesy Nelson song, saying that, you know, I should make a video about her being a blackfish. You want me to create content that you know is going to incite hatred and bullying to a person who has been so open and honest and vocal about how online trolling has affected their mental health and caused them to feel suicidal, right? If people have an issue with saying that, you know, Jesy Nelson is a blackfish, etc., okay, that's fine. But the way I look at it is, if you're that concerned, rather than being shady about it and trying to get other people to do your dirty work, why don't you speak out on about it yourself? Like, you know, come on, you've made a documentary. Why don't you speak out? What's this compared to a documentary speaking? Why don't you speak out about it? It doesn't make any sense to me. You won't speak out about it because that would affect your opportunities, your brand deals, your movies, your music, your career. But you don't mind me taking the fall. That's the difference between me and you. I'm not a fucking celebrity and I'm not a fraud and I don't hide behind fake images and falsehoods, right? I tell the truth.
Okay, my guy is on smoke, but I'm sorry, I have to address it. First of all, big man, you're Turkish. Of course you won't be offended by blackfishing. It doesn't relate to you. I don't know why he said, I don't take any offense to it. Like, you would take offense to it. Why would you take offense to it? Duh, you're stating the obvious.
What? What are you talking about?
Wait, in terms of what he's saying about Liam Pinnock, I don't really think he thought it through all of that well. I think really what she was saying was just something in the spur of a moment. Like, you know, instead of making a video about the song, you should actually be making a video about her blackfishing. I think she expected you to actually go and make a video on it. I think it just seemed like more of a passing comment because she quickly switched from that to then talk about the fact that she cut them off, and she kept saying make a video about it. Then his point's understandable, but from that screenshot, basing it off that screenshot, it doesn't look like that's what she wanted you to do. You told her to, like, why doesn't she go make a video about it herself, because that would affect her money and her brand deals. I don't think if she made a video about that it would affect any brand deals or anything like that. It'll probably get her more brand deals, I can't lie. It doesn't really relate. I kind of think he was talking out of his ass there a little bit. You know, he is a Little Mix fan, which I've actually never heard a guy say that they're a Little Mix fan, so that was new to me. I can't lie, I'm a Little Mix fan now as well, you know. I did have to check out some of their discography before I started talking about this, and, you know, they got a couple bangers, I'm not gonna lie. Because he's a fan, he's obviously gonna be way more invested and way more emotional about it than the average person would, so his reaction to this is completely understandable. At the same time, you know, he said that you were so worried about hate being spread to Jesy and all the online bullying and all the stuff that you've seen was horrible. But with this unnecessary revelation of your DMs between Leanne, you've kind of made some hate spread to Leanne. So, you know, you can preach all of this kumbaya and you don't want people to be beefing and that, but your actions have not reflected that, my guy. Unfortunately, by you doing this, you've kind of made people who are riding hard for Jesy now probably spread some hate to Leanne and made Leanne look like the bad guy in the situation and made the black girl look like the bad guy against the white girl, which in this country is not going to be doing her any favors, that's for sure. And I'm not trying to pile it on you, pause. And I'm sure that wasn't your intention. As I said, you're a fan, so it was just a spur of the moment emotional thing. But that is how the cookie has crumbled. Fast forward to yesterday when Nicki Minaj actually hopped in to defend Jesy on TikTok by saying, I can name a couple of other singers in the US that tan just as much as this. You're always trying to find something, very much something. Essentially, Nicki saying that, well, there's so many other white artists that try to be black and so many other white people in America that try to look like they're black. So why are you coming at Jesy so hard?
Girl, I know you want this.
I do hear what Nicki said, because that is true. But again, just because other people do it doesn't necessarily mean it's right or should be accepted. Nicki then hopped on live with Jesy to defend her, and I'm gonna play a couple of clips because, you know, the barbs don't get onto me, but I gotta keep it a buck with this one because, you know, let me just run the clip and I'll talk afterwards.
As soon as people can't get a bag with you, they tend to want to stop your bag. If I was rocking with you for 10 years and there was something so horrible about you and I kept on doing business with you and getting money with you and shit like that for 10 years, and then as soon as we part ways, I'm like texting people, telling people to bring shit up negative about you. Immediately, that person has to wear a big red clown nose and a pair of big red fucking clown boots because you're a fucking clown. Because you're not hurting anybody or speaking negatively about anyone's race or culture, you should be able to enjoy your body, your makeup, your whatever, how the fuck you want it. And then you hold a text message and say, oh, when they try to do something else and when they try to move on with their life one day, I'm gonna put this text message out and I'm gonna end them. You've already ended your fucking self. you will not go any fucking where. You won't go anywhere because your heart ain't right. What we won't have is putting out text messages to try to ruin someone and telling people and influencers to talk badly about this girl. Take them text messages and shove it up your fucking ass. Because when you do clown shit, I gotta treat you and talk to you like you a clown. Print them text messages out. Bust your ass open and shove it up your motherfucking ass. Okay? And stop trying to hurt people and kill people's lives and career. This is the way people feed their families. Stop. If you want a solo career, baby girl, just say that. You don't have to attack someone else. If that's how you felt, why would you keep keying with her and being in the videos with her for 10 years?
Now, Nicki, baby, Nicki, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I know this all sounds good. It sounds perfect on paper. All of this kumbaya and support all girls trying to do their solo career. It all sounded great. However, there were multiple reports of you blocking Cardi's bag and Cardi's career when she was on her come up. And you were saying to people if they messed with Cardi, then they couldn't mess with you. So for you now to be, acting all high and mighty like you are so above trying to put down anyone that's trying to do their thing, and this is how people feed their families and all of that. I can't lie, it just seems
Cap.
very hypocritical. And maybe you are like that now. Maybe you are you wouldn't do that now, but you've done it so much in the past that I don't think you should be speaking on it. To be very frank, I don't think it's your place to criticize someone else for doing it when people were calling you the queen of doing it at some point. You were no angel when it came to blocking people's bags, allegedly. It was good on paper, and when she was saying it, I was believing. I'm like, yeah. But then I started to think about, Nicki's been blocking quite a few people's bags over the years, so I don't know. Jesy then continued to defend her blackfishing allegations by saying this.
My intention is was never ever to offend people of colour with this video and my song, because, like I said, growing up as a young girl, like, this is the music that I listen to.
Cap.
Brought up to me up until the last music video that I did with them, when she messaged me and said, Jesy, I just want to make you aware that
she even what she ain't have the balls and all of this so that she can have it. When people do shit like that, yo, put this fucking energy and focus on your own blood clot life. You understand? Put that fuck energy into your own pussy wall. You understand? Take it and your blood clot pussy and go suck your mother. You understand?
I don't know what kind of herb from Jamaica you've been smoking, but that is disgusting crap.
Oh boy. Now, for some of my Caucasians on here, or for those of you who aren't as Caribbean-nically inclined as others, Nicki told LEIGH to go suck her mother. Not her mother, her mother. I can't lie, in the Caribbean that adds about 5 extra layers of disrespect. Nicki went from peri peri sauce in LEIGH to reggae sauce in LEIGH.
$100,000 for the cheapest ring on the nigga finger, little bitch.
Ah, man. What a vibe. LEIGH, I can't lie, I know what you're gonna do here, Nicki is pooing on your name right now, and she's adding glitter and sparkles on top of it to make it look pretty. It's crazy. I can't lie though, Jesy's kind of snaky for being involved in that, because Nicki's out here cussing someone that you used to ride with for 10 plus years, that you called your sister, your best friend, and you're just there giggling and smirking like it's the start of Balamori. Man. I ain't Italian, but Mamma mia!
Well, you ain't know I could sing.
That was actually a lot harder to say than I thought it would be. If you thought Nicki was done there, oh no. She then posted today promoting the boy single saying, "Ayo Jesy, we got all Lee jelly bitches acting all messy." Obviously a line from the song, and she's clearly referencing Leanne Pinnock. She then quickly edited it and changed it to, "Ayo Jesy, we got all these jelly bitches acting all messy," which is the actual line from the song. I'm sure you were wondering what my opinion is on this whole situation, so I'll just quickly sum it up because this video is long enough already. I think Little Mix feel violated that Jesy left the group on the premise that she didn't want to be in the music business anymore, and then has now ventured off to do a solo thing, which is basically shitting on Little Mix and everything that she's built with them over the 10 years, because you're basically saying to Little Mix that I think I'll do better on my own and that you guys were holding me back and all of this and that. So it just kind of looks like a violation. Nicki's rushed in to defend Jesy from the allegations and has escalated the situation between Jesy and Leanne to a magnitude that it did not need to reach. You know, at this point, I think hands are going to be thrown. I think that the level of disrespect has just been just reached a whole new level of crazy, and people are gonna scrap. You know, I think it's an on-site thing still at the next Brit Awards, or I feel like somebody's gonna scrap. Someone from probably Leanne is gonna swing for Jesy Nelson, and she might even swing for Nicki as well. I don't know. In the words of Heady One,
it's a bit of a sticky one still.
But let me know what you think about this in the comment section down below. What do you think of this whole beef between Nicki and Little Mix and Jesy and Little Mix? Who do you think's in the right? Who do you think's in the wrong? You let me know in the comment section down below. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. We're on the road to 700 subs. You already know what time it is. You can follow me on my personal IG at @theonlylittnt. If you care about what I do, I'm not making these bangers for you. I post updates on Twitter as well, so you might as well follow me on there, because what else are you doing with your life? Absolutely nothing, mate. I bet. Peace.
Oh, you ain't know I could sing.